Jolon True, and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I am the Big B82 and this is part 48 of my Romulan Republic Federation aligned tactical officer. We're about to undertake another side quest mission. This is the Cold War story arc in which we're going to help the Deferi, who have recently been attacked by the Breen. And I'm going to get the rapid mission, and then we'll start the first mission in the arc, which is called Cold Call. Before that, we have a new ship, and it is a massive bastard of a ship. It's one of the new fleet, one of the new carrier ships that was added a couple of months back, and it is huge. Generally it's supposed to be flown by a science officer, but you know what, I don't really care for the norms, and plus you're not probably going to see this ship, because I'm not going to be doing a Romulan science officer. So here it is. This is a Ronadari support class carrier, and we do have, and those are frigates. So that little ship I was flying, basically little versions of that. I think they're little versions of that. I have to check. The Mayheim. So they're basically Tallis warbirds. I'll be throwing out one or two Tallis warbirds. Basically they're the upgraded version of the Tallis, so it launches one and you get two of each, so we get two Tallis warbirds flying with us and a squadron of 3 level 66 Scorpion squadron fighters. So all is good. So let's get the mission. So because it's a side quest, we have to go to an incoming house, and let's speak with Admiral Quint. We received a request for aid from the Deferi, a warp-capable species in the Alpha Quadrant, located near Cardassian space, and they supported several attacks, and they reported several attacks on their shipping. Since the Deferi are not technologically sophisticated as the Federation, and they're asking for help, we should assist them. Head out there and see what you can do. That's it. We have to fly away. Okay. Let's swing back round. I mean, look at those are the hangars on this thing. It is huge. Yep. All things in balance. All things in time. I was quite impressed with the successful outcome of the recent trade negotiations at Starbase 39 Sierra, and I'm pleased to invite the Federation to send an envoy to the Deferi system for a formal meeting. This could be a great opportunity for both our peoples. The Federation have requested an alliance with us on several occasions, but my people's adherence to balance has prevented it. Now that we are more open, now they are more open to the idea of ties with other worlds, perhaps your visit will start a lasting friendship between our peoples. Right, so let's begin cold call. We have arrived in the Deferi system, sir, performing standard sensor sweeps now, sir. Some of the debris is only days old, and there have been no reports from the Deferi of accidents or combat in this area. I don't like the looks of this. I recommend that we proceed with caution. The Jessica is standing by for approach to the Deferi, sir. Shall we continue? Shall we begin our escort? Welcome to Deferi. May you be blessed with balance. We appreciate the Federation's willingness to meet with us in these trying times. Jesus, look at the size of this fucking thing. It's unbelievably large. Ah. So, we're picking up an approaching warp signature, attempting to identify now. So the ship is running a subspace jammer, so we weren't able to get a lock on it before it warped out. I am, however, picking up a residual warp signature. We're going to learn more about them from the detailed scan. Look at those. Those are fighter launch tubes. Just imagine how many disruptor ports this thing's got. Can't see any torpedo tubes. Greetings, Jessica escort ship RRW V'Teldam. We are required to identify your credentials and verify you as the the correct ship prior to granting you access to Deferi. Please submit to a scan at this time. Understood. Do you require assistance? No assistance is required at this time, RRW V'Teldam. Thank you for your cooperation. Our scans are complete. Please provide us with your clearance code before you establish orbit around Deferi. Our Deferi access code is 946W2Q0S08. Can read that. Thank you for your protection and escort. Your diligence and readiness does you credit. Perhaps later we'll be able to learn more about that strange ship. For now, let's discuss the possibilities of trade and diplomacy between our peoples. My attaché will send you the planetary coordinates for transport. These coordinates will take you to one of our famous historical parks and preservation sites. I hope that you enjoy your visit to Deferi. When you are ready to talk, please meet me at on the steps of the historic tower. It will be across from the park, past the monument when you arrive. We will see planetary coordinates from the Jessica. Are you ready to beam down? Yes. I mean, my ship's the size of a fucking planet. It's only going to be used for this though, this side quest mission, because next mission we go to New Romulus, actual arc, and that's basically planetary based. So yeah, this will be the only time, and then we do when we've got a really long-winded one in the Delta Quadrant, and I have a ship in mind for that. And then we'll have our final ship. Take us to the end of the game. Current end of the game. Jesus Christ, that's a huge tower. It's like Coruscant. Ambassador Sorrel. Well, we met him briefly on Deep Space Nine when we helped him get his holosuite. He he wanted to relive the Battle of the Matara Nebula and the death of Khan and Spock before his resurrection. Yeah. Welcome to the Deferi, honoured visitor. This site is the oldest continuing inhabited site of my world, and as such, we find it to be an ideal place to welcome visitors. Tell me about the Deferi. We are an old culture steeped in tradition and respect for all beings. The makers taught us the concept of balance, and we strive for it in all things. For more than a century, we have remained neutral in our dealings with other worlds. For where there is balance, there is also truth. We are now looking to expand. Our population is growing to a point where we will put a strain on our world's resources. To correct this imbalance, a proportion of our people have volunteered to seek new homes among the stars. This, of course, has put us in a greater contact with beings such as yourself, and we welcome the new ideas and technology that you have to offer. Perhaps by looking inward for so long, we have become out of balance with the galaxy as a whole. I look forward to your help in correcting this. Tell me about the ruins to the east of here. We believe that the site in the east of here is one once used by the preservers, because we have located several artifacts that appear to correspond with their technology. Although we do not know for certain, it is our belief that the Deferi are one of the races exceeded throughout the quadrant by the preservers. They, like us, revered balance and saw life as sacred. They went to great lengths to preserve all life. Can you explain more about balance? Everything must be in balance. When one side is dominant over the other, the inequality breeds resentment. This resentment leads to hatred and a misunderstanding. On our world, there is equality in everything. All major decisions are made by a polling of the populace, so that a small group of leaders that will not have the power over the whole. Persons in what can be deemed leadership positions, like myself, serve at the pleasure of our people. If we abuse our positions, there will be imbalance, and we will be removed. Can you tell me more about the Preservers? The Preservers were an ancient race that died eons ago, but made a great impact on the galaxy in their time. The Preservers would transplant members of races that were threatened by extinction to worlds where they could thrive. The planet Amarid was settled by them, and they brought ancient Terrans there to create a new community. For many years, scientists theorized that the Preservers were responsible for the spread of humanoids across the galaxy. We know that the Preservers not only transplanted communities, but also created them. The Preservers believed that they were alone in the galaxy, and in the hopes of creating an ecosystem of races like themselves, they seeded their genetic material on other planets. In this way, they gave their children the companions they never had. Sensors on the RRW V'Teldam are picking up Breen transporter signals. Get ready, sir. They could be hostile. Hello. That's your question. Yes, they're hostile. Suck on plasma, bitches. You have ice? I have plasma. We see who wins this fight. Oh, it wouldn't be a stream with me if my inventory wasn't full, would it? Sorry about that. Clearing inventory while in a firefight protecting the city that looks like Coruscant. What I need is a lightsaber. And I feel right at home. What does concern me is the people of this planet don't seem too bothered by a bunch of angry lizards running around. Damn, I thought I avoided it. Romulans. How unfortunate some of you managed to survive the destruction of your homeworld. We hoped the galaxy would finally be rid of you. You are weak, pathetic, and you should know better than to oppose us. We will wrest the Preserver's secrets from this place, and we will destroy anyone who stands in our way. Yeah. Don't like Romulans, eh? Tough titties, sunshine. Obviously, it is not safe for me to remain here, given the threat to further attacks. What now? I shall return to the Jessica for now, my friend. I believe it would be best use of there. Okay. Sir, there are more ships warping in, and we need you and the away team back on the ship, sir. Prepare for emergency transport. Shit's about to get real. In a ship the size of a small moon. Okay. If that's the case, then battle. To battle we go. Finally get to fire my ship's weapons in anger. The Breen are attacking the Jessica. We should intervene before they are overwhelmed. Unleash hell! So the Breen don't attack at random. I say there is more going on here than the Deferi are telling us. We're being held by the Jessica, sir. Shall I put it on screen? Thank you for your assist, RRW V'Teldam. We took some damage, but there's nothing that a few days in space dock won't fix. My friend, I have not been completely honest with you. I fear my actions are out of balance with the universe. I think we should speak face to face. Do I have your permission to come aboard the RRW V'Teldam? Permission granted. You may board, Ambassador. Just be thankful I'm not a Romulan Star Empire officer, otherwise I'd probably blow up his ship. But I'm under orders from the Federation. I want to be nice. What the? This is a Federation ship. Gibbs. This isn't my ship. Explain. Honourable ally, I apologise for my secrecy, but at the time it was the best course of action. This is not the first time that the Breen have attacked the Deferi. Their aggression has increased in recent weeks, and we have been unable to either stop them or open a diplomatic dialogue. Well, everyone seems to already know about this attack, so your secrecy's well known throughout the quadrant. The Federation has always promised to be our ally in a time of need. While we prefer to remain neutral in your conflicts, we have looked favourably upon the Federation's actions. You seek to maintain peace and stability throughout the Alpha Quadrant. Now we are in need of your help. The Breen are attacking our ships and colonies of map propagation. Hundreds have already died, and I fear there are more lives will be lost unless we have your assistance. My people face destruction, and I cannot believe that the balance of the universe requires us to die. I will be in contact with you again. I only hope that your efforts will tip the balance in our favour. If there is anything else you would like to ask, or if you need a greater understanding of my people, please do not hesitate to ask. I don't know if there's anything new there. That's something new. What could the Breen want at the ruins? The Breen could share our beliefs that the ruins are the remains of a preserver installation. The preservers were powerful. If the Breen gained access to their knowledge or technology, they might be able to use it to shift the balance of power in the quadrant. Our archaeologists have been studying those ruins for decades, and if there's anything there that the Breen could use, we have not found it. We're done for today, Ambassador. Okay. Ambassador has safely returned to the Jessica, sir, and has requested that we contact him once we have left the system. We're ready to depart on your orders. Let's get off this Federation ship. Bloody Federation. They have no respect for the colour green. You are a friend to the Deferi. We will speak again, and it is my fondest hope that you will be able to repair the balance and save my people from the Breen. Then we can have a long-lasting and peaceful alliance. We will speak again soon. Now, the polarized parabolic deflector is part of a Breen set, which is meh. It's fucking set. It's 4 set bones. It's pretty shit. So you can make your ship look pretty, but yeah, it's pretty crap. So I'll get part of it. However, that is the end of part 48 of my Let's Play. When we return in part 49, we'll be doing the Out in the Cold mission, and we'll keep carrying on this side quest. Until then, please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate any thumbs up as well. I'm the Big B82. Until we meet again in part 49, Jell on true, and ciao for now. God, the Deferi are ugly.